You don't need more money to start investing. You need to get past the most uncomfortable part, the first $100. Not because it's small, but because it carries the most psychological weight. When you only have $100, every decision feels expensive. One mistake feels permanent. One wrong move feels embarrassing. So you hesitate. You watch videos, you read opinions, you compare platforms, you wait for certainty, and the money stays untouched. What most people don't realize is this: the first $100 is not about returns, it's about crossing a line. Before that moment, you are someone who plans to invest. After it, you are someone who does. That shift matters more than which asset you choose. Beginners obsess over the best investment because they think the risk is losing money. It isn't. The real risk is staying in preparation mode forever. With small amounts, the market won't change your life, but your behavior will. Once money is invested, something subtle changes. You stop consuming advice like entertainment. You start paying attention because now you're involved. You don't learn faster because you're smarter. You learn faster because it's real. That's why the first $100 feels heavy. It's not the money you're afraid of losing. It's the identity you're afraid of stepping into. Investing makes things real, and real things can fail. So people wait. They tell themselves they need more knowledge, more savings, better timing. But here's what happens while you wait. You watch other people invest. You see their wins, you see their losses, and part of you feels relieved you didn't participate, because watching is safe. Watching requires no commitment. It lets you stay a student forever. But learning without doing doesn't keep you safe. It just keeps you unchanged. At some point, you have to decide, not if you're ready, but if you're willing to act without guarantees. Your first investment doesn't need to be clever. It doesn't need to be impressive. It just needs to exist. Because the purpose isn't growth yet. The purpose is proof. Proof that you can move forward without certainty. Proof that imperfect action beats perfect planning. And once you cross that line, something shifts. The second $100 doesn't carry the same weight. Neither does the third, because the question changes. You're no longer deciding if you're the kind of person who invests. You already are. You stop asking which platform is perfect. You stop researching endlessly. You stop waiting for the right moment, because you already crossed the line once, and crossing it once makes crossing it again easier. That's how momentum works. Not through confidence, not through motivation, but through one uncomfortable decision that proves you can make another. The first $100 isn't about money. It's about proving you can act. And once you prove that once, you can prove it again. You can start small. You can start uncertain. You can start now. And the moment you do, you stop asking when to start. You already did.